everybody, how's it going? Hope everybody is doing well, staying safe and healthy, and figuring out what to do with your time. I think some of us are kind of getting to a point where we may be running out of work. I've got some people that I'm working with that I still got things to do, but my to-do list isn't as long as it was a month ago. And there's really nothing, there's not a whole lot that we can do about that when it comes to real estate sales, new construction home sales. People need to want to meet with us, and some still do, but there's not going to be as many. There's definitely a percentage of people that are maybe not working right now, or they're just, building a house or buying a new house. If they don't have to, is the last thing on their mind. I was talking to my mom last night, and she said something that she said it before, and I don't know why it didn't click with me like it did last night, but she said that, maybe this is God trying to slow down the world. And, and I'm not trying to, make light. I'm not trying to say that this isn't as serious as it is, talking about the coronavirus, because if there's anybody that's out there watching and they're sick, or they've got somebody in their family that's been impacted by this, my deepest sympathies go out to you. But I'm always just trying to shed, positive. That's always just been my thing, is I always see the positive in things, and I get that from my parents. So, my mom said last night when we were talking on the phone that maybe this is God's way of trying to slow down the world. Think about that. It's kind of a powerful statement. This, number one, everybody in the world right now has something in common. And this could be God's way of slowing everybody in the world down. How else would you, slow everybody down in the world? And she didn't mean that in a negative way. She meant it in a way that this is a time where you don't really have a choice. You can't, maybe your job is physically not there. The building that you work in is closed. You don't have people that you can meet with, so you have no other choice. Not saying that this is the last choice, but you're at home with your family. You're spending more time with your family. And ultimately, when you really break things down and think about it, even if this wasn't going on right now, what's the most important thing in your life? What's the most important thing that you have? It's typically, for most people, it's going to be their family. And yes, career is always very important. And in this fast-paced world, I'm guilty of this too. We're so, career and success driven that a lot of times that can take a front seat to our family. So maybe this is God's way of slowing the world down and putting everybody at their houses so that they can spend time with their family, which is the most important thing. And again, anybody out there that's watching this that has lost a job, or is unsure about their job, or they're not at work right now, I'm not trying to belittle that whatsoever. I'm just trying to bring the positive that is there out of all of this, because what is what is. What has happened has happened. We're going to have to fight our way back from this, through this. If you've lost a job, you're going to have to get back on the wagon once we're able to, and maybe your company's going to be there again. Maybe you'll have to find a new job again. I'm not trying to belittle that whatsoever, but we just don't know, and there's nothing that we can do about it right now. The one thing that we can do and are doing is spending times with our family. And let's, if we can, realize and again, these things that we can't control, there's nothing that we can control about it. So if we can try to find the good in what's happening right now, and that would be the time spent with family, or maybe you don't have kids, or you're not married, maybe this is a time to find yourself, discover more about yourself. But if there's any type of silver lining or positive to this, let's try and find it. And I'm not saying that, oh yes, there's a big positive to what's going on here, but let's try to make something that's because of the situation that we have and can't control. Let's try to make a positive. And if you know me and you've watched my videos, I'm definitely a believer. I have my faith in God. I know not everybody does, but when she said that last night, that maybe this is God trying to slow down the world, it really just got me, because it's like, yeah, the whole world is slowed down right now. It's amazing to think that people in China and Baghdad and Greece, England are all in the same boat right now. When has that ever happened before? Will it ever happen again in our lifetimes? We don't know. It's a not a good amazing thing, but it's definitely an amazing thing that is something that everyone in this world has in common right now. My wife and I did a live video on our other YouTube channel, which is called The Lawrence Garden Farm. If you're home, you need something to do, you got kids, you need good, wholesome videos, and you want to see me working up a sweat and doing things in the garden, check out that channel. But we did a live yesterday, and it was just amazing. I mean, there were people from Greece, from Baghdad, from England, Trinidad, all different parts of the world, that we're all going through this together. And there's nothing that we can really do aside from, if you can stay home and stay away from people, please, please, please do that. Be clean, wash your hands. Those are the little things that we can do, but ultimately, God's going to be the one that is going to tell us how long this is going to happen. And he's the one that's eventually going to wipe it out, and then we're all going to be able to go back to work. But I just thought that was I'll say a profound statement that my mom said, that, maybe this is God trying to slow the world down. So if you think about it like that, maybe there's a reason for this. And again, anybody who is sick right now, any loved ones who are affected by this, it's a horrible thing. And I truly, my heart goes out to you. I'm just looking for and looking at the only positive that I can find right now, which would be, I am loving the time that I'm spending at home with my family. I'm with my kids and my wife all day, and that may never happen again until I'm retired. And when I'm retired, the kids will be gone. So maybe this is a time for you where maybe you were feeling distant from your family, from your wife, from your kids. Work was just, you had no choice, because if you wanted to keep your job or to keep the money coming in, you had to continue at that rapid pace of work. But now that that's not an option, focus on the most important thing in your life, and that is your family. So enjoy the time that you have with them right now, because at some point, this is going to pass. There is a positive, because this is going to pass. We're going to get through this as a country, as a world, and you're going to look back and maybe appreciate the time that you had to spend home with your family, not thinking as much as you do about work as you normally do, but really focusing your time and your energy on the now, what's in front of you, and that's yourself and your family. So that's what I wanted to talk about today. I know we're all in the same boat here, so good luck to everybody. Stay safe, stay healthy. Leave me some comments. God bless.